Hey, hi, hello everyone, this is Winterhelm Games back with another episode of Minecraft Creative Let's Play Winterhelm's World. Now, we left off over here before I get into the things that I just added on. Over at the area, this is going to be our tavern, this here. So what I've decided, or what I thought this could be our kind of dining area, right? This could be where the royals or whoever owns the castle kind of has their feasts and stuff. And we'll make a bit of a corridor here, and then there could be double doors coming in from the main part of the castle. But if this is our tavern, this could be our area here, door into the kitchen. So we could do a nice big kitchen here. And then, I'm not sure what we'll have on the ground floor here yet, but the upper floor would be like elegant rooms and things like that in the main part of the castle. So that's what we're doing. I will put a floor underneath here just to continue this on down. So I'll try and do that now actually. So let's see. No, we don't want to go for a swim. Let me see. I don't think we'll be using much of this, so what we'll do is the second position here. Go set stone mix fill. And that does that. Right. Still a little gap there, but we can sort that out a little later. And still a little gap here, but let's fill that up a little bit. Okay. Oh, let's close that in at least. See what we'll do here. And here. And then here. Oh, sorry. Second position. Well, we'll see if that works anyway. No, it didn't. So, it's first position. And second position. It's not working. And that went very well. Okay. So we'll come on to this one. It should just fill up one area. From there to here. There we are. Get there in the end. It's just it has been a while since I have been on Minecraft, so yeah, I had to look at a few tutorials and things like that, just to get used to the commands and different functions with World Edit and that again. So I'll get there in the end. But so yeah, I started doing that after we finished the last section when we were at the bar and tavern. I started doing a bit of a tower here, which I'm going to try and copy once it's done, and maybe put another one over here as well as another one beside it. So I put a roof onto the area where we were going to have our place for the prisoners. In a sense, they'll come in here, they'll be detained, they'll get washed, they'll have to get chains, they'll come back out through here, down in the dungeons, which we worry about that later. So that'll be the height of the wall of the actual castle, I would say. So this will be the top part. So the wall, so I think I'll have some maybe wood along the top after this, right along here. Perhaps, I don't know. Or maybe wood in some parts of it. But I think I'll have that. I was going to have it here. But what I might do is just finish off the castle wall here and put it right on top. So it'll be quite a tall one, wouldn't it? But it should be quite good. So that's what we're going to do. So first of all, let's finish off. Oh, by the way, I filled in this whole area here. If you can imagine, this was all just cut off from there. This is all empty. So fill that in, and we have room for an underground place. Which, if this is going to be like a military type barracks part, then this could be like maybe, what do you reckon? Storage or just weapon, like an armory perhaps? And then there'll be another way to come up in through one of the rooms, which will get created this here, and then that's the entrance of this part, this particular part. So I don't think that's too bad. So first of all, this is where we're at here. There'll be a door here going into this tower, and then probably a stairway coming up. But let's see if we'll finish this tower off, and then if we'll just do the copy, paste, and then another one over here. I think we could, some woodwork would be nice, I think. Maybe some on the sides here, and then for the roof itself. So yeah, let's do that. So what do we think? I think this could be good. I think some wood effect around the sides and around the windows not there could do well. But if you have other suggestions, of course, let me know, and I can incorporate that into a different kind of tower, perhaps, for another part of the castle, maybe behind the main part of the castle, as like a lookout tower to the rear. So if you have other ideas about what that tower could look like, drop them in the comments section below, let me know. And that, along with every other suggestion you've given in the last few videos, I will be reviewing them and putting those into action. Put them into the next video at episode 5, episode 6, where we'll start looking at the interior of the castle now, rather than just focusing on the exterior, because we have the main part of the exterior kind of done now and sorted, except for the roof. But I say, there's no point in putting the roof on until we see what the first and then second floor will look like. In terms of the ideas we have getting together, and then we'll build up from there, and then we can look at the roof, and then like maybe I'm wondering if there'd be maybe like a guard tower kind of turret, not as big as this kind of tower, of course, a smaller kind of version, on top of the actual main part of the castle, perhaps. What would you reckon? Maybe like two smaller towers linked with a small bridge as like a lookout, perhaps. Obviously these ones here will be the main lookouts going forward for anything coming towards the castle, maybe from the city. But yeah, we could do something like a smaller one on the main part of the castle, on top of the roof, and then like just ordinary walkways around the sides and stuff, and maybe one or two walkways down into different parts of the castle. Then I think that could work well. But what do you think? Does this look alright? Do you think? We'll have a look. We'll see. Oh, no, that's wrong. I'll keep going and we'll see what it turns out like. But let me know at the end of it all whether you like the design, whether you think it could have been improved, if you've designed a lot yourself. Maybe throw some pictures up, let us know, or talk about them in the comments. Let me know what you've done. It's always nice to hear everyone's feedback and what they've done as well, so why not? Might as well take a long time if you wanted to build like a replica of Gotham City or something. But that'd be cool. Wayne Enterprises and that big mansion and all. That'd be quite cool. Imagine someone got, even like I've done videos of Warcraft and that, and I've thought to myself, I would love if a few friends even, got together and thought, you know what, let's build Stormwind or Ironforge or something like that, and see it come together. That'd be class. Take a bit of time, I would say, but it would be good. I think it'd be good. But like anything, it takes a bit of time, doesn't it? But in terms of doing the walls and stuff, obviously, that's where the fill command and different ones, and clone commands and various ones come into play, where it helps you speed along your process. And I've done one or two tutorials I'll throw up maybe next week. Just basically, I know there's ones out there, but I thought I would do one or two based on my wee series that I've done. Basically the fill command, how to sort out a wall, and then how to do a copy and paste. I can maybe do that after I finish this tower perhaps, and we can test it out on that. That'd be good, because the whole point of that is it'll do both inside and outside every block in the area that you're copying, based on your tool, your wand or axe as it is here. So the world edit tool, and does like a first and second position, so a lower position and an upper right position, so it goes from both angles, opposite angles of the area or the structure that you want. So I think we could do that after we finish this. It doesn't click on the top. Only it would. Oh, there we go. No. Okay. Well, I suppose it'll be alright. Ah, maybe I could put a block in between there. Oh, that might make it a bit better. No. Let's see. That might work. If it goes onto the top. The same way I have like the chisel stone at the bottom, I want to have that just underneath the wood if it would work. But maybe... let's see how it goes. So it links on well. But there's one link onto the top there. Maybe that should have been a wee bit lower then. Wow. But that could be marking off maybe like the first level or the first part of the tower, then go up again and doing the same again, right where it ends off, and then maybe building it up another little bit. I think it could be higher, yeah. I think so. And then I think the work around the sides here would be good the same way I've done with the different colour brick out of the yeah, up the sides. This gives a bit of variety. Yeah, I can continue this on the way around, I think. Yeah. I know there is ways as well to do one side of a tower, and the same way we can copy and paste an entire building, you can do that for one side of the building, and then duplicate it on each side by doing it by plus 90 degrees, copy paste, and do that for another 3 times pretty much, and then you'll have one side completely done, and then you're just doing the same thing, mirror image on the other sides. So I'll likely do that when I finish this side. Stand at the top, and then go through the process of doing that mirror image. And then we'll see whether, I think the roof will probably be at a point then, and do like a wee flag on top. So like lookout towers and stuff. It's like military towers, especially this being part of the military wing, and then the other side if you copy and paste the same building, we could have that as part of the detention wing then. So both wings, I suppose, of this castle looking out will have good cover, I suppose, you know. And then I'm not sure if we'll keep that waterway in the middle there leading up. We could do maybe do like a wee bridge across it. That could be good. And then a drawbridge going into the main part of the castle. But that'll be underneath the castle, wouldn't it? Unless I do a bridge going across the water and perhaps a stairway coming up. I could do that. And then after the stairway, there'll be the drawbridge that could go up or down. But that's, well, I don't know. I'll have a look and see. If you know there's any decent ways that do a command function to have the drawbridge come up and down, let me know. And maybe I could look at that for episode 5 or 6 whenever we start doing some detail. Could do. The first time I seen Minecraft when it first came out, you have to look at it and you're going, oh, you know, it isn't much when you think about it in terms of the graphics, but it actually isn't about graphics. It's actually just about the bit, for me anyway, it's not about survival, although survival mode is there. I just like the creative side of things. Building, just building things and see how they come. So, as I said before in one of the videos, I had a Minecraft war with a few friends before. We lost the server, it crashed on us, which was a shame, but we had like, I had done like a Harry Potter Quidditch pitch down there. Oh, it looked class when it was all done. I might do something similar. If I do a flat world, I might do that and maybe show it being done, or at least in part, because it does take a bit of a long time to do. So maybe just kind of streamline a wee bit where I'm doing bits and pieces of it, so you can see how it's coming together. But again, if you have other suggestions about what I could build and what I could do in Winterhelm's world, give us a shout. But yeah. Yeah. I'll get some candles on the outside and the inside as well. I'm going to do some. I'm going to do the windows. It's going to get dark. But as was said before, I think in one of the videos, in the last one, I talked a little bit about the book and the author side of things that I'm doing. I think I will put up videos, vlogs, video logs of book chat and things like that. Not everyone's going to be interested in that, that's fair enough. If you're here just for the games and the mucking about, not a bother. But if you are into your books, into sci-fi and mystery and murder, romance, fantasy, whatever, I'm trying to put different elements into the book. But hold on a second. Yeah, this is up one more than it should be. Okay. Yeah, but it's mainly a sci-fi series. It will be because it's based in the future, another planet. But there is some other elements going into it, some romance and things like that, as you would find in war. You know, people can come together and support each other and find each other. But I'm hoping it'll be a good start to a small series. But again, I'll leave that for the video logs. Keep an eye on them over the summer, perhaps, and into the autumn. I'll have one or two of those up. I still have to see about a date for the first book, but that all depends. It could be the end of the year, it could be end of next year, but we will see what happens. Now, what box do we get sorted here for some designs? Then we'll finish off this tower, and that'll give us the end of episode 4. Let me see. I'll try and get this right, but I think wherever we put the windows, we'll just work out, as long as there's a decent amount of space, which there is on the inside, we'll still be able to work out the floors once the windows are in the right place. But I think that's a wee bit too far up. We'll try and get it more centered. I wonder if the lower one then could drop down by 1. Yeah. Maybe drop them both down by 1. Try and get them more centered. Maybe by 2. Well, we'll see. That might work. Yeah. This makes it a bit more in the middle. And I'd say once the window is in the right place, it'll be easy to work out where the stairs will be. This could probably be 3 then maybe. What do you think? This can't be too close to the ground of the bottom one because it won't. And maybe we could put this up a bit more, built up a little bit more, and have this up one or 2, and then the roof then. So maybe. I don't know. I suppose it might be tall enough. might be. I'll check on what it'll look like, and then I'll be right back. Let me see. Right, so yeah, I was just having a look to see what way the roof would be. So I decided to do the same method as what I was doing for rotating and copying each side of the tower so that they're all similar. So I've done that, and I'm doing the same with the roof. So let me see. So there's one more to do. So I thought I would show that just to see just the way I was doing it. So the way I was doing each side to come up, to get to the very middle point as I did, and then rotate basically. So you'd be in a copy, rotate 90. Let's see. Oh, I'll need to copy first, won't I? Yeah, it hasn't copied from the last one. Missing. There we are. Okay. So let me see. So each one has went in the same way as it on copy, paste, rotate 90, and then it does the same for each side. But I wanted to make sure I got that right again for the last part. But I think that would be big enough, wouldn't it? So let's see, first position, this is the way I was doing initially. First position, then second position, and then you're copying that, and then you're standing up to where you want to copy from, which is the very top, looking down at that point. Copy, and then you're doing rotate 90, so it should come to my right hand side here. That's how I've done the first 2 times there, first 3. So too far back. We'll see. Negative A, so that the air blocks again don't interfere with anything else. So yeah, it did work, but I was too far back, so it didn't go centered. Well, that's fine. I can always correct that. Yeah. But the method is still the same. But I'll undo, and everything should still be copied. So I'm sure on this. What I do is negative A. There we are. Right, I'll leave you down 1. Yeah, just need to take that block off the way I did for the other ones. No. There we are. And then the other one as well. So at least we know where the roof will come to. It's just a matter of filling it in. But again, I can do that in terms of completing one section and then doing the copy and paste. First and second position, copy paste, and then rotate 90 and complete the tower's roof that way. So I will do that, and I'm not worried about that here, but I will do that, and that will complete the roof. But it's coming together. But what I will do is I'll throw up a tutorial about a copy and paste command of how to do that once the tower is complete, so you will see the inside of the tower a wee bit on that. I'll throw that up probably next week, So yeah, keep an eye on that and you'll see the completed tower at least. But I'll probably go over it again and look at it once we go to episode 5. But again, if you have any suggestions, or if you've put suggestions up in the previous videos about what to do in the tower, or not the tower, what to do in the castle itself, the interior, I'll look at all those suggestions and I'll start implementing anything that has come up in episode 5. So again, don't be afraid to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in episode 5 later on. But keep an eye out for all the new content coming up, Warcraft and everything else. So bye.